All right. Hi, guys. Welcome in to a special show that we have here tonight for you guys. This is the Full Moon Libra show, and I have with me my greatest co host. Hi, Rachel.
Howdy, howdy. How we doing? How we doing?
Great. Happy full moon Libra. And you are a Libra. Look at that. Look at how the
Queen.
stars align. That's awesome. So, how are you feeling under your sign, under your moon?
Girl, I tell you. Because we have the full moon in my sign, but we do also have the sun in my opposite sign. So we do like very heavy on the balance aspect here.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, tonight we are doing a special show for you guys. We're going to give messages for each of the 12 zodiac signs about what this full moon Libra means for you. So let's talk a little bit first about what full moon Libra is. And then Rachel and I will divide up the signs and we will get into it. All right, welcome in, guys. My name is Uma. I'm the owner of the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Center. Rachel works at the Metaphysical Center as well. We provide healings, soul alignment coaching, psychic readings, and much, much more. If you want to find out more about us, please visit our website, www.thelotusandthelight.com. At the end of this broadcast, I'm going to ask Rachel what events she has planned for April. So that's just a slight nod to Rachel to get ready and have your list ready. I have to get mine ready too as well. All right. Full moon Libra. Today is April 1st, 2026. Our first full moon of the astrological year is taking place in the pink moon of Libra, opposing the sun in Aries. Under the influence of the first sign of the zodiac, it is a time when we are drawn to align with our soul's purpose and feel the call of our individual path. Yet our seventh sign Libra comes with a gentle reminder that although we walk our own journey, we do so alongside others. Yeah, we got to kind of pay attention to the people in our lives. So this full moon Libra is asking us, how do we balance our needs with the needs of those we love? And it will ask us to examine our relationships. It will ask us to feel into which ones truly support our highest path and which might be pulling us in a lesser direction. The full moon Libra actually comes in today, Wednesday, April 1st at 7:13 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So for those of us that are on the East Coast, I am recording this at 9:10 p.m. It is literally coming in within an hour. But I have to tell you, Rach, like already, I have a lot of people contacting me and people are breaking up already. People are they're breaking up already. And I'm like, here we go. That's that full moon Libra, right? Partnerships.
Yes. Heavy on the partnerships, relationships in general. I tell you, them partnerships are the main focus.
It's going to be the main focus. So I would not be too surprised if tonight when we do these readings, we get a lot of messages about relationships and partnerships. All right. So the way we're going to do this is the full moon Libra is going to be here for 2 weeks hanging out. We're going to feel the energetic pull of that. So Rachel and I are going to pull 3 cards for each zodiac sign. We drew straws. No, I'm kidding. We didn't. We figured out beforehand who's doing what. And I wanted to go with earth signs, being that I'm an earth sign. So for those of you that are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, I will be covering your messages. And I will also be covering the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, which means, Rachel, who does that leave you with?
That leaves me with the air signs, Libra gang, hello, Geminis and Aquarius. And then that also leaves me with the water signs. So our Cancers, our Scorpios, and our Pisces.
Yay! Can't wait to hear how this all goes. Guys, if you're watching live or even if you're watching on the recording, please don't forget to hit a like and drop a comment and let us know how we did reading your sign. All right. Ladies first, I'm going to give it over to you. Rachel, you have the floor for either the air or the water. What do you feel drawn to start with?
Man, we might as well go ahead and start with Libra.
I love it because I'm listening fully and intently. So, guys, what I forgot to mention is each of the signs will get 3 cards. We're going to tell you over the next 2 weeks what the theme is, what's the challenge you need to pay attention to, and what is your spirit guide's advice for you at this time. All right, get into it, Rach.
All right, for our Libras, your theme, the theme that we will be experiencing for the next 2 weeks. Ooh, there she goes. We got a runner. All right.
You're like flying out.
We have the 8 of Coins and we have her in reverse. Now, the 8 of Coins is a card that talks about learning and study. And in this deck in particular, there is a level of intensity to that learning and study. Now, with this in its reverse state, there is a bit of avoidance of pursuing that knowledge and deepening that knowledge in the study here, okay? So do keep in mind that we're going to be playing with and dancing around some themes of avoidance and asking ourselves what it is we're avoiding, why we're avoiding, and things like that, all right? Now, our challenge. Our challenge is going to be the 4 of Cups, and that's also in reverse. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know, a heads up, this deck likes to be in the reverse, okay? Just fair warning. Now, this is a card that's letting us know that in the challenge space, we're going to be looking a lot at perspective here, okay? So it's going to be asking us, what perspective are we holding? Because the perspective that we're holding where it seems right now is one of those perspectives that is going to keep us in this space of avoidance. It's going to keep us in this space of, I don't know what's going on. I don't think things are working. This isn't going to work out for me. And it's going to create these self-fulfilling prophecies. So that's the main challenge that we have this week, this couple weeks, with this full moon, is just recognizing the mindset that we have and how that has been already affecting our day-to-day life and affecting how we feel as far as stability is concerned in our life as well. Now, our advice and our guidance from our team and our guides. How do we overcome this, Libras? How do we move through this space?
It's looking like a rough time for the Libras.
I'll tell you, and I'm not going to hold you. I'm here. I feel it. I'm with you. Now, our guidance is the Ace of Cups. Libras, my friends, the emotions. Our emotional world is what is really needing to have some balance here. We've been focusing on this space and noticing that things aren't working exactly as I'd like them to work out. We're recognizing how things are affecting our day-to-day life. And as such, the main focus here is truly our emotional world and how we are feeling about these things. We're being asked to take a new perspective in the realm of emotions because we're responding to things in a way that's not emotionally effective at this point. We've been in this position for how long now, guys? So our advice and our guidance is to open up a new door emotionally. Let's ask ourselves, what can we experience differently from the standpoint of emotion? How can we move through this space differently? Let's try something new, because that's our aces. We do want to remember that our aces is the beginning of something new here. And with our cup suit, it is an emotional beginning. So it's a heavy relief here with this moon, guys. Happy Libra gang.
That's like such a powerful reading. And the fact that you were starting, I'm scared now. Like the fact that we're starting all 12 of the zodiac signs with that is crazy. Well, I'm going to let you continue on with your next air sign, and then let's see how this goes.
All right. That would be Aquarius next. Oh. All right, Aquarius, your theme for this Libra full moon. Yeah. The Hermit. Ooh. All right, Aquarius, we're digging deep. We're taking some time to ourselves. We're sitting with self and saying, what really going on here? And not only are we asking that question, we're finally sitting in that space to receive those answers. Now, our challenge here in this Hermit space for these next 2 weeks. Oh, that's the 3 of Cups in reverse. Our challenge space here is going to be trusting the people around us. Now, as we are in that Hermit space, this is a very quiet and to ourselves space. So it makes sense that this is our challenge. Our challenge is being around other people right now. Now, with the challenge of being around other people, it's one of those moments where we do want to respect that, because it is, with that Hermit card, it is very much a self-learning space, okay? So our guidance from our guides, from our team, advice, is the Devil. Ta-da!
Whoa.
Yeah, man, I tell you, we got 2 major arcana in this reading already. Whew. Now, with this as our guidance, that is like a nudge, if you will, to kind of pay attention, okay? Because as we're sitting in this Hermit space, we're gonna notice a lot of things. That's the thing about the Hermit. It reveals a lot of information. It shows us a lot of things about ourselves, about what it is that we're asking about, etc. And right now, it seems we may be asking about ourselves. What do I personally have going on? And the Devil is coming in to show you. Now, with this card as our guidance, it's saying we're not necessarily in a space of changing things right this second. We're in a space of observation. Recognize where you are dancing with the devil in your life. And ask yourself, is this where I want to be? Is this where I want to go? Is this how I want to move? Because remember, in a couple months, the end of the summertime, in Virgo season, in Leo season, your full moon is going to be here. And that feels like a significant moment, all right? So,
it really does.
Sit in space, guys, because this is a moment. I tell you, this Libra full moon is coming in and saying, what are we doing?
I was almost afraid to read for my signs. I'm going to put Capricorn all the way to the end.
And that's fine. All right. Geminis, are you ready?
Gemini.
Let's see what we got for our theme for the Geminis. Geminis, we have the 10 of Cups. All right, so this Libra full moon came in for you, Geminis, and said, everything is absolutely working out for me. I'm so pleased. So, and it's particularly in that home life space as well. That vibe that everything's going well. My house is clean. My family's happy. I'm well fed and all that good stuff.
Amazing.
Milk it. Now, our challenge here in this beautiful, vibrant space, what challenges could we possibly have? We have the 3 of Coins as our challenge. Okay. So here we are in this space of, wow, as our challenge space, it's accepting the fact that we are okay, that things are good. Geminis, things are working out for you. Things are going well. Are you willing to trust that? That's our challenge with this Libra full moon for you guys, is are you willing to trust that these things are working out? There is no other shoe. Now our guidance for the people. Oh.
Oh, that was a jumper.
That was a jumper. It's Temperance. Guys, oh, my heart. Be easy with yourself. Remind yourself that things are absolutely working out for you. To have Temperance as your card in this Libra full moon, that is balance in balance. It's as if you have like a ball and you have a bar on the ball and then you have another ball and another bar and everything's still balanced. Everything is still working out. So my question for you, Geminis, are you willing to trust that everything is working out for you? Are you willing to trust that the universe has lined all this up to give you exactly what you want and that it's here? That's my message for you, Gemini.
Amazing. Wow. What a powerful way to start this full moon Libra readings. Air signs, weigh in. After you got your messages, let us know in the comments how this applied to you and what do you think about the coming energy for the next 2 weeks. Rach, you're on a break. I got it for now. Let's go into the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you are up. So we're going to start with Aries. And I'm time stamping it. So See, don't you guys love me? I'm time
Yes.
stamping it so that way you don't have to go searching through, right, to find it and be like, oh, Aries, 1515. Let's get going.
That's genius.
Genius, genius. All right, we got a jumper. We got a jumper. And what else, Aries? One more spirit guide advice for Aries. There it goes. All right, Aries, you have a great start to this full moon Libra energy. 10 of Earth is my happy family, happy life, right? And I feel like that's going to be the theme under the full moon. What is preventing you from having that happy family, that happy life, that happy family time, right? And I feel like it has to do with, is work getting in the way? Is other obligations getting in the way, right? Are you too socially committed to other things? So you're going to be paying attention to that over the next 2 weeks, because remember, full moon Libra is about your partnerships and your relationships. So you're going to be looking to see, am I spending enough time with my family? And if I am I spending quality time with my family? We might see some Aries checking in on family members they haven't checked in on before. You might be getting that nudge to reconnect with people from your past, right? So follow those nudges, Aries. It's about community. We're not here to be alone. We're here to be part of something bigger than ourselves. So that's going to be the theme for the next 2 weeks. The challenge for you, though, Aries, is boundaries. 7 of Fire tells me that as much as that love energy is there to connect with your loved ones, there is also some resistance. I mean, right? Let's be clear, Aries. Part of the reason that you are not around them 24/7 is because they trample on your boundaries. So this is going to be a beautiful little dance you're learning. How can I be around the people that I love? How can I be around the people that I admire, but also speak up for myself without trampling on their feelings or having them step on my boundaries? This is going to be the big lesson I feel circulating for the next 2 weeks. The advice for spirit, 9 of Water, dreams do come true, wishes do come true. So before you start reaching out and getting with everyone, make sure that you have a clear idea of what it is that you want to create within these situations, right? So if you haven't talked to your aunt in 2 months and you decide to reach out, but you know your aunt is a gossiper, have some things in place. All right, let me get on the phone. Let me tell her I miss her. I love her. And once she starts, let me, my husband's calling me. I got to go, right? Let's get these things in order. So that way we can, have you connect with people from your past, strengthen your family dynamics, the people that are important to you, whether it's your birth family or chosen family, and also be respectful of your own boundaries as well. All right. That is the message for Aries. All right. Rach, anything you want to add to that? Oh, wait, let me unmute.
Listen, it's giving. Listen, I'm just hearing it. I'm over here like, I hear it. I see it.
All right. Well, let's move right along into Leo. Thank you so much, Rach. Leo, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And I am going to start here at 20 minutes in. Leo, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what the full moon Libra has in terms of messages for you. We want to know the theme of the next 2 weeks. Leo, the challenge. Oh my. You know what's crazy? And the advice for you. You can't make this stuff up. I literally had a Leo friend contact me today, and they're going through a breakup. And I'm trying, right? Wait till you see the cards. And I'm trying to no, it's just the full moon energy. Don't worry, don't pay attention. But I don't know. I guess this is the end. Well, we'll see. All right. The theme for you, Leo, 7 of Air. This is it's like This is like my deception card, but it's also poor timing, right? So I feel with this theme over the next 2 weeks, Leo, is you're becoming aware of situations that you thought you knew what the situation was, and it's becoming very apparent. You're getting a lot of clarity. Something does not add up in this situation. So it's causing you alarm. We know Leos, they're big, cuddly lions, right? They go all in. They're very affectionate, very loving, very trusting. So I feel with the Leos, it's like when you find out things that you weren't aware of, it can throw a wrench, into the machine. So that's the energy, is you're beginning to feel things out, and you're beginning to not feel good about certain things in your life, whether it's your career, whether it's your relationships. I'm more focusing on the relationships because this is full moon Libra we're having tonight. And, with the full moon Libra, it's about the relationships and the partnerships. And then look what we get for the challenge. The challenge is relationships, 5 of water right there. Yeah. Rachel's laughing. You guys can't hear her. I can see her, but she's laughing. But it's true. The 5 of water literally says things did not turn out the way you had hoped. And I think this is going to be a hard 2 weeks for Leos, because something that you really invested in, something that you really wanted, it's beginning to show its true colors, and it's beginning to make you look at things differently, right? So you're trying your hardest to ignore your feelings, but something's just not right. And I do feel before the 2 weeks is over, for some of you, we have a breakup coming. 3 of air, that's 3 of swords card in, I always do uprights, and this is the breakup coming for some of you. Now, the 3 of air also has a healing element to it. So I'm not going to say never, Leo. I feel some of you are going to really revisit this relationship, this whatever relationship this is, and you're going to try to work on it or bring healing to this relationship, right? So for some of you, I do see a breakup coming because you're finding out things about someone that you weren't aware of. You feel gypped. You feel like they lied. You feel led astray, and you're going to end it. Now, for some of you, you're going to say, well, I feel like it may not be that they're lying to me. Maybe it's miscommunication. Maybe it's just poor timing. Let's see how we can work this out together. So it depends on the relationship, of course. Some of you are with someone for a very long time. Some of you are with someone for a very short time. So it depends on the relationship and how important these people are to you. But I will tell you this, Leo, these next 2 weeks is about uncovering truths and see how they line up with what you have going on. All right. Don't be afraid to make decisions that honor you. Sometimes I feel, guys, like we always want to make decisions that honor other people, but sometimes you just got to choose yourself, So that is the message for Leo. Rachel, could you? Yeah.
Give us a regroup, a little reframe, refocus, let me see what the hell going on over here before I actually make some moves. I love it for you guys. It sounds heavy, but it sounds like one of those things that's like, it's a good shakeup that will even the playing field, if you will.
Facts. Very true. Thank you, Rachel. All right, let's get into it for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is coming up next. I'm going to put it at 25. Okay. All right. This is the full moon Libra reading for Sagittarius. We're going to find out what the theme of the next 2 weeks is, what the challenge is. What is going on? What is the challenge? And then what is the advice? Okay. Why did I get like all the difficult cards? I'm just saying. Why am I getting all the difficult cards? All right, Sagittarius. The moon is your theme. So kind of like Leo, you're kind of following that energy. Something's not adding up, or things that are done. Whenever I see the moon card, I always think about things done in the dark comes to light, right? So I feel like you're going to have some important insights come up over this next 2 weeks. And it may be a challenge for you. Your challenge card is also the 3 of air. So this can be endings. or this can be healing. Now, the moon also talks about a need to release fears. So I feel like a split energy coming in here between, because, this is a general reading for Sagittarius. And I feel for some Sagittarius, it's basically what it's saying. You're going to find things out. There's a breakup coming. You're going to have to let go of somebody or a relationship. But for other Sagittarius, I feel like this is a time for you to let go of fears, right? Things that have been holding you back and healing of those fears. And the reason why I picked the second part is because I am a Sag rising. And I know the second part is more appealing to me. I just went through my whole breast cancer journey. I'm having like a lot of awareness about a lot of things. I actually got some important healing downloads today that just really rocked my world. And I feel like that's also going to happen for some Sagittarius as well. So there's deep fears, inner fears, maybe childhood fears like I had, that are coming up this full moon to be healed, examined, and looked at. The advice for you, 3 of Earth, cooperate. All right. This is cooperating with people, with your spirit guides. Be a team player. So for some of you, if you are going to be heading down the road of going through a breakup or ending a relationship, you don't have to end it on nasty terms. Just try to figure out, like, how can we still stay platonic? How can we end this in a nice way? We don't want the same things. I'm becoming aware that we're on different paths, but that's not a fault of you or me. This is just what's happening, right? Or for those of you that are on the path of your healing, encourage your healing by including healers, your friends, your support circle. Like, let people know what you're going through and having your aha moments. Because what's interesting about this, it could be healing for you, but it could also be healing for your community as well. All right. So that is the message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Woo! The fire signs barely made it out. That's what I'm gonna say about that. They barely made it out.
And also as a Sag moon,
Oh,
I tell you, it hits.
That's funny you said that, because you're Gemini. I'm a Gemini moon. And when you were talking about Geminis, that was hitting too. I was like, oh my Lord.
Yeah, man. Listen, and in that same wavelength, I saw the special that you posted this month. The 33-minute business session, business coaching session. You'll be seeing me.
You'll be getting an extra discount. That's fine.
But yes, so our water signs. Are we ready? All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with Cancer and then move into Scorpio and finally Pisces. So, my Cancers, our theme for this Libra full moon. We have the 5 of Wands as our theme. So, we're experiencing a bit of conflict. Now, one thing about this deck particularly as it pertains to this card is that, I don't know if you can tell, but these people in this conflict are enjoying themselves. They are all smiles and cheesy because they're kind of having fun with this. So what's happening for the next 2 weeks for my Cancers is you are going to experience challenge. You're going to experience conflict, but you are going to experience it in a way that is confident, in a way that exudes confidence, because you are moving through this in a way that you said, I know what I'm doing here. I'm good. This is fine. Conflict will happen. You've gotten comfortable with the fact that conflict exists. It will arise. You're no longer running from that. Proud of you. Now, our challenge here is the King of Swords. Now, with the King of Swords as our challenge position, my biggest awareness here is that we're going to want to make sure we're not literally cutting people in the process, friends. All right. So as we are a bit more comfortable with conflict and challenges arising, we want to make sure that as we're processing these things, as we're moving through these conflicts and challenges, that we are still having our heart involved, that we're not locked solid only in the mind space. Because when we get into that strictly mental space, we become very clinical and sometimes very cold, and we will snip at any given chance if we have to. Now, So with that being our challenge, this is a reminder, let's keep the heart involved. You are a water sign. You're good at it. Usually. Now, our guidance for us, for our Cancers, is, oh, you guys also got the Devil, but you also got the Queen of Cups at the same time. She came out with it. So with these two cards together, it says that we are going to notice this very clinical, potentially cold, cutting space. We're going to notice that. And we are going to move into that emotional feeling from the heart space. Now, with it being our Libra season, this is very much going to be interactions with our teams, with our people. It is feeling a bit coworker focused from what I'm picking up. But with that, it is going to be one of those things where we're interacting with our people and recognizing that we are enjoying this challenge, moving into that kind of cold space, and then correcting ourselves. So allow yourself to recognize what's going on as it happens and allow yourself to move through that. Because that's one of the things too about being able to correct our mistakes, is that we learn from the correction as well. And we can help others if we need to. And that feels very Cancer focused. That's how you also nurturers. But yeah, so that's for my Cancers. Uma, any input on that?
Girl. You started with your first card. I said, oh my God. I'm like, all I'm thinking about is getting onto the Capricorn. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's happening right now. It's a lot. I hope you guys that are watching this, you guys do get back to us and let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? We want to know.
I do. Well, listen, if nothing else, I'm nosy.
We're nosy about it.
All right, my Scorpios, are y'all ready? Let's see what we got for the Scorpios for your theme of the Libra full moon. Yes. Oh, there she goes. We have the King of Coins. All right, my Scorpio friends. We're feeling solid, stable, steady, sure, secure is the word that's really coming to mind here. That security that we've been so craving is what's, that energy of craving just came in very intensely. Like, finally, I have my roots in the ground, stable, secure. Great. Awesome. What is our challenge here? Because we have the thing that we want. So what could possibly challenge us? Scorpios. Our challenge is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse.
Wow.
Hey, so you know how sometimes you do that thing where you think something's too good to be true? Where you think the other shoe is going to drop? Again, as I've already said in this live, y'all, what if there's no other shoe? What if we can trust that the security that has found you is for you? Because with this Wheel of Fortune, especially in its reversed state, it's this moment where we are like, oh, I know that it's going to go around. I know that I'm going to go back to whatever inconvenient, unfortunate circumstance I was in. I know it. It's going to happen.
Facts.
That's what we call a self-fulfilling prophecy. I think we should probably trust this. But let's see what the guidance has to say first, right? So our guidance for this Libra full moon for our Scorpios. We have the Two of Coins also in reverse. Interesting. So the Two of Coins often represents a choice before us, a choice between a couple things, several things, etc. With this card here, it feels like it's not so much a choice that we're making. It's more so the idea that the path has been before us. The path is already here. The journey, we are on it. And it's not so much I have to choose between two things. No, I have to choose to commit to this space that is already here before me. And in the choice to commit to this thing that is already here, to the path that is already before me, I ensure my stability. I ensure my security. I don't have to doubt this space anymore because I have chosen to commit to the path before me. This Libra full moon, my Scorpio friends, is asking you to commit to the life that you are choosing, to the life that you would like to see, to what you would like to experience in your life. And asking yourself, are you willing and truly willing to commit to that such that you leave all of those doubts behind, all of those fears behind. My Scorpio.
I think that's so crazy for Scorpios. Like, I don't know why, if this is just like a tainted idea I have about Scorpios and commitment. So I feel like, yeah, to have a full moon, let's look at this, commitment issue. That's deep. That's really
that is really deep for a Scorpio. But I tell you, this full moon is really getting to the depths of the people. It says, I see that you have something way in the back that's way, way down that you actually don't want to acknowledge, and I'm going to yank it out. All right. Our Pisces. What is our theme for our Pisces friends for this Libra full moon? I'm not going to hold you. This feels fun. Ooh. Our theme is death. Pisces, you are very truly in the sense of a full moon releasing.
wow.
You are in a deep purge with this full moon, my Pisces friends. Ooh, wow. Now, in this space of release, of purging, let it. That's very much the energy of this card, is let it. Allow it. Allow yourself to let go. I do feel like that sense of fear with this card, because the death card is one of those cards in tarot just in general that can freak people out. But it very literally and very truly is the essence of release. Now our challenge here. Oh, there she goes. Our challenge is the Emperor. Our challenge is, in this space of release, standing in our authority, standing in our power, standing in our truth. The Emperor is not just a king. He is the King of Kings. Okay? So in this space, the Emperor is very sure in the decisions that he's making. So when it comes to this time to release, the Emperor comes in and says, all right, let's do it. So with this in your challenge space, there is that energy of that fear that says, the question of who am I without this? That's what's coming in here. The question of who am I without this thing that I need to let go of? But the Emperor comes in to say, I know who I am, with or without. So our guidance for my Pisces friends, my Pisces people for this Libra full moon.
That's amazing.
I'll tell you. Oof. Our guidance is the Ten of Swords.
Ooh.
Yeah. We have had some heavy thoughts, some hard spaces that we've been in. But my Pisces people, this full moon, I'm going to go ahead and let you know up front. This is not the completion of this point. This is the beginning. This is the release that opens you up. And with this 10 of Swords cards, you are sitting here, why this is the challenge, remembering all of the hardships, all of the pain, all of the grief that you have experienced. And this full moon is coming in and saying, let it go. It's time to put all of that heaviness down. And you have this Emperor card supporting you to remind you that you can. You have the power and the authority to do it. You can do this. You can let go. And you can find joy and be happy in your life, Pisces. That's what the Libra full moon is for you.
Well, thank you, Rachel, for the water signs. Looks like the water signs are getting hit strongly too with this full moon energy. A lot of like reflecting and really thinking about our life choices.
I'll tell you, the thing about a Pisces too, they go deep. When they go deep.
Yeah. When I saw that first card, I was like, okay, here we go.
Here we go, right? But I will say, I did feel, for me personally, that energy of like fun come in, because when I go through shit like that, I get excited.
But to be fair, we're healers, right? So we know when contrast comes in, it's like our level up. So we're like, yes, contrast, let's go, right? So awesome. All right. Well, let's end it out with the earth signs. I'm going to reverse the role. I'm going to start with Virgo. All right.
Mhm.
We're going to go Virgo, Taurus, and then I'm going to end with Capricorn. Because to be fair, I'm kind of nervous. So, Virgo, this is your full moon Libra message. Let's see what the theme of the next 2 weeks are. Okay. And we have the challenge also popped out. And then what is the advice? You got all, so it's such a Virgo thing to have all earth cards, like all earth cards. So that's so Virgo, so OCD-ish of you. Ha! The theme, Night of Earth. Where? Right here. Night of Earth is, are you honoring your commitments? So I feel like you might have gotten busy, which is not to surpass a Virgo, and you might started neglecting important relationships in your life or even important self-care habits. I feel very strongly drawn to self-care because Virgo is the sign of health and healing. So maybe you've been overworking yourself, you haven't been taking care of yourself, you haven't had your self-care Sunday moments, right? And I feel like with this card, it's the theme is how am I loving on myself and how am I loving on others, right? Is what I feel is the theme over the next 2 weeks for you. You're going to be exploring all aspects of that. The challenge for you is duality. So on one hand, you really just want to like put yours, it's all about me, right? But then on the other hand, this full moon Libra is getting you to examine just how important relationships are to you. We know you could be a solo island Virgo. We know, everybody knows. You could be out there by yourself and you'll be quite fine. But these next 2 weeks is challenging you to be a little bit more giving of your time, of your energy with those that you love, especially in your love relationships. Maybe you have a partner that's been complaining, you focus too much on yourself. You don't give me enough attention. And now this energy is coming around for you to look at that and be like, you know what, you're right. Maybe I do need to give you some more attention. I'm sorry for that. I apologize for that. So that's what I feel is the challenge is how you can balance your time for yourself, your goals, your ambition, but also your relationships as well. The advice from spirit, just be patient, right? You don't have to solve it all in a day, Virgo. We know you're like super locked in. And when you think about doing something, you want to do it, you just want to go for it. But sometimes things are just meant for you to think about. And I feel like that's what the advice is all these thoughts that are coming up over the next 2 weeks about you versus them. Just think about it and then move instead of having to go right into action. All right. So that is the message for Virgos. Do you know any Virgos, Rachel?
LOL, my brother, my dad, my mom.
Oh, wow. Let's see how that reading comes true. If they start contacting you and be like, I haven't seen you in a while, Rachel.
Listen, I can definitely see it for my dad. And if it happens for my brother, I'm gonna call you. Because I tell you, we don't
that part. All right, let's get into it for Taurus. Taurus, let me go ahead and jot down here. This is your full moon Libra reading. Let's get into it, Taurus. Oh, that flew out. Okay, and okay. You had like 5 cards that flew out, Taurus, and I feel like it's all different things going on here. The theme for you, Taurus, is Queen of Fire. So this is about your confidence, right? And how you show up. Relating it to the full moon Libra, I feel, Taurus, that you may feel suffocated. I don't know why that word comes up. I feel like you might feel suffocated by your partnerships, your relationships, or you feel like you can't properly express yourself. So you're going to be examining your relationships over the next 2 weeks to figure out which relationships really do actually nurture me and then which ones are just kind of like a waste of my time. I really feel strongly about that. And the reason why I say relationships specifically is because the challenge is 2 of water, right? The 2 of water is a soulmate relationship, which is like your love relationship. So Taurus is something coming up with your person, a person that you love, that it's making you feel like your needs are not getting met, or what you are, you know, looking to do in life, like you don't feel supported by them, right? The advice for you, Page of Earth, is about what is really for you. Okay, that's going to be the advice for you, because the Page of Earth is about money, financial matters, which we know Taurus is what you're usually concerned about. But I feel with this Page of Earth, it has to do with how can you look at the relationships in your life and see how they're supporting you in your quest with your financial stability. That's really what's coming up. I know that's like super specific, right? Because like that's just very specific. It feels like I'm talking to one person. You are in a relationship and you don't feel supported in reaching your financial stability goals. Maybe you have a partner who's spending all your money, your hard-earned money, and you're pissed off about it, and you don't feel seen and heard, and you feel disrespected, and you're ready to stretch your wings and fly. But I just feel like that's the overall energy for you, Taurus, is you're going to be looking at relationships, specifically your love relationship, and wondering, are we working together towards these goals about like financial stability for both of us? Or are we not on the same page? So you're going to be examining that over the next 2 weeks under this full moon Libra. I can't believe I went that specific, because usually when we do these general readings, like it's supposed to be general, but my goodness.
Well, listen, knowing the Tauruses that I know in my life, it sounds pretty interesting, pretty on the money there. I will be making phone calls.
That was wild. That was wild. Okay. Finally, the Capricorns. Let's go for gold, Capricorns. Let's see what's coming in for you under this full moon Libra. What is the theme of the month? There we go. We got the theme. What is the challenge? We got the challenge. And what is the advice for Capricorns? Wow. I knew to put Capricorns last, because it's like, it's so crazy. The two cards are the same card. It is the same card, and that's wild. And they're all major arcana. So I just had a feeling that it was going to be an emotional time for Capricorns. Capricorns, I forgot to timestamp you. I'm just going to put 48 minutes, just timestamp. Okay, Capricorn, the theme for this full moon Libra for you, the dreamer. You are starting a whole new cycle. Wow. And it makes sense, right? Like I did a post today on my social media. If you guys catch my social media, I did a post about the rebirth of Easter from it was my own personal story. And it just really talks about we're at the spring equinox, and it's the changing of seasons, and it's Easter. So I feel for a lot of Capricorns, it's a rebirth. And you know what's funny? I watch a lot of videos online for Capricorns. Clearly, I'm a Capricorn. And I feel like there was this one astrologer who said, Capricorns, this is your time to shine. April 1st, this is it, right? Floodgates open. And that's how I feel with the dreamer card being the theme. It's like you are just stepping fearlessly, right, through the portal, and you're ready to just do your thing. The challenge for you is trusting your intuition. The challenge for you, right, High Priestess, is having patience as all these moving parts come into play. And some of you, the challenge is releasing your fears, right? You're stubbornly holding on to your fears. The advice for you is the same card, right? You got the moon, you put them there. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Rachel's like losing her mind right now, right? Capricorn. Wow. You are highly psychic right now, Capricorn. Trust everything you are seeing, feeling, knowing, believing. Trust it. You so badly want to deny it because you can't believe how big it is, how huge it is. Like you're like, there's no way I'm good enough for what's coming. And your spirit guides are saying you can trust what you're feeling, what you're sensing, what you're knowing. So it's funny because the dreamer is like a solo path, right? Every other Zodiac sign, I was doing relationships. Full moon Libra, it's all about the relationships in life. But for you, Capricorn, this is about the relationship with yourself, right? And how are you trusting you? And are you ready to release these fears that have been holding you back? So I see big things happening over the next 2 weeks for Capricorn, a lot of clarity, a lot of insight, a lot of letting go and shedding, and also stepping through this new portal where you appear very fearless and powerful and strong. Rachel.
No, it's the way that was very literally the exact same card. It's hysterical.
Yeah, I just knew it. That's why I made it like the last. I was like, okay, Capricorn, you guys are going to be last. You're going to be last. But
and then also to start that reading, because in any other deck, that first card is the Fool. So to have the Fool on April Fool's Day is legendary.
It's genius. Exactly. Like it was like, I just feel Capricorn, you go into a whole different level right now. And I saw that somewhere about somebody did this write up for Capricorns, and I was like, okay. And now I just got it myself. So Capricorns, look out. You guys are about to thrive. All right. So this brings us to the end of our full moon Libra readings. And I'm going to give Rachel a moment to share what she got going on this month at Lotus. Remember, guys, our center is located at Old Town Manassas, right? And I'm going to drop our website info here while Rachel tells you what events she has planned.
Yes. So on the 5th, that is this weekend, this Sunday, we have a couple different events going on. Okay. We have, first and foremost, is going to be, we have a Reiki share. That is from, right, I'm very excited about that Reiki share, mind you, from 10 to 11:30 in the morning. After the Reiki share, we have a class on the magic of crystals. And I'm not going to hold you guys. I'm very excited for that class because that's one of those classes where you're going to learn about the crystals from the standpoint of like the stability and the energy that they carry. And not just like, oh, here's some rose quartz, here's some clear quartz, yada, yada. No, we're going to dive into these crystals, okay? We're going to familiarize ourselves with the energy of the crystals and all of the benefits and magic that we can do with that. Okay. Now, after that, we have fun class, Psychic Development Circle card readings. Yes.
Hey.
So that's from 1:30 to 2:30. So come join us, bring your cards. I will also have a couple extra decks just in case and share some readings and give some feedback, all that good stuff. It'll be a great time. And then later in the month, actually, this is not just a me, this is an everybody. We have our Lotus open house. Uma, would you like to talk more about our Lotus open house?
Yeah, I can. Did you have anything else coming up? No?
Oh, yes, I do. I do have one more thing coming up on the 12th. Yeah. So next Sunday, not this Sunday coming, but the following Sunday, I will be at Mountain Run Winery. Excuse me. Try saying that 3 times fast. I will be at Mountain Run Winery from 11 to 5:15, doing some tabling events, providing some readings, doing some energy work with event psychics for you. So come join us, have a little glass of wine, get a reading, walk around, talk to the people. I'll be there telling you all about all of the things Lotus and all of the things. Hi, I'm Rachel.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. So yeah, guys, we have a lot of events coming up now at Lotus. You know, I've healed from my surgery. We're getting things moving. So for those of you that are local to Manassas, Virginia, please feel free to check out this website that we have scrolling at the bottom. Now, for those of you that are not local, don't worry because we also have events for you guys as well. For my events this Saturday, I do have a manifestation circle. I'm bringing that back once a month. We're going to meet. We're going to do our manifesting meditation to set our intentions for the rest of the month, what we want to manifest. And then that's going to be followed by a one-day Tarot Foundations class where I'm going to be teaching tarot for those of you that want to learn how to read the cards. On Sunday, April 5th, I have an online program for those of you that are not local to Manassas. It is called the Seer's Path, Strengthening the Clairs. This is for anybody who is either a beginner, intermediate, or even a professional psychic, and you just want to strengthen your clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. We're going to be going through some exercises for each of the 4 classes. and really just honing in on getting those you know, up and running for you to do your psychic work. On Saturday, April 11th, I also have a Lotus Message Circle. I'm bringing that back on Saturdays. And then right after that, I have a beginner integrated energy therapy class. This is for the healers, those of you that want to start on the healer path. This is a certification class. It's a full day class. And I like to call it Reiki with the angels. It's like doing Reiki, but we involve the angels with the work as well. And then on Saturday, April 18th, I have an in-person past life group meditation for those of you that want to have a regression and see what your past lives messages have to hold, followed by a tuning fork workshop. So if you want to learn how to use tuning forks in your healing sessions, this would be a good class for those of you that are healers. You would have to bring your 7 chakra tuning forks. Just to let you know, I don't provide that, but bring it and we can do that class for you. Like Rachel said, on Sunday, April 19th, we have the Lotus Open House. This is free. Just show up. It's from 12 to 4. I will be there. Rachel will be there. Robin will be there. Jen will be there. And we're just going to show you the center. We're going to have snacks. We're going to give mini sessions. So it's a great way for you to sample us and see if you like us, or to learn more about what we offer and see what would be right for you. On the 24th, I have an online free class called Awaken Your Soul. This is a free masterclass I offer every month. So if you missed this one, no worries. It comes again in May. But this is a way to understand the cyclical nature of trauma and how we live in trauma and how we can't move forward, because of these trauma cycles. And I'll give you advice on how you can get out of your trauma cycles yourself, or of course, advice how you can work with me to address your trauma. And then on the 25th, I have this new thing that I'm doing. It's called TLC Talk, Listen, Connect. It's a free event. I'm going to pick a local coffee shop. I'm going to go and have a coffee and just be there to talk, So if you just want to meet me in person, meet anyone, I hope, Rachel, if you're free, I hope you can come meet any of the people at Lotus and just come and have a chat. Sometimes I feel like in life, we just need company. And I feel like that would be a great way to end the month, is to just have everybody come together and let's just chat and get to know each other. That would be awesome. So that's what we have going on for the month. And you guys can definitely stay tuned and know that we will have more stuff coming up in the following months as we get going with this. I will invite Rachel back because next week, Wednesday, I'm hoping to do, tonight we did full moon readings for all zodiac signs. And next week, Wednesday, I'm hoping to do April readings for all zodiac signs. So yeah, if you're free, Rachel, let's do this again.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for coming. I do hope that you guys please drop a like, wherever you're watching this from. And let us know in the comments if this information, applied to you guys. We definitely appreciate it. Bye for now.